Trick or treat! Welcome everybody, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is TTB speaking. Welcome back to another video about the latest sale in Mechwarrior Online. There's quite a few things on sale right now, so let's dive right into it. Now, the first thing they have on the page is the spooky Halloween bundle. That's the Catapults C2, Warhammer 9D, Marauder 9M, and King Crab 001. If you remember the guys, these mechs are actually the ones that were exclusive to the MW5 pre-order, if I'm not 100% mistaken, and they are available, including mech base and the Franken pattern unlocked for all the 4 mechs, for a total of $13. Now, if you don't have these mechs yet, that's actually a really good bargain. I would highly recommend you take that. Now, here's the thing, guys. These are not going to be special mechs, so these will not grant you the Siebel's bonus, but overall they will have the same hard points and they will come with the Franken pattern unlocked. So it's gonna be nice, guys. And you get 4 mechs that are quite unique and not otherwise obtainable, unless, of course, you already pre-purchased MW5. Then there is also the Trick or Treat 5 sale currently going on. This one is gonna go through November 4th. And what is available? Well, we have colors on sale. All the colors are currently on sale, so you can mix and match and play around with all the colors to your heart's content. 50% off of all the colors. I think that's a nice deal. You might be able to pick off that one color that you always wanted. Of course, highly recommended are things like Obsidian Black. Think about it. Then there is 50% off of all one-shot camouflage. So if you basically go to the one-shot area here, everything is 50% off. So if you ever wanted to run around with a digital atlas or a Buccaneer atlas or literally any pattern on any mech, Devian, Kirita, Lau, Marek, Steiner, this is the time to get all these because they're 50% off. So you pay 75 MC per camouflage for each single mech, of course. I think that's a fair deal, so if you always want to beautify your mechs, that is a good chance. And then there is 50% off select Halloween and assorted cockpit items. Do check out the war horns. There are a few good ones there that you might want to pick up. If we look at it right now, let's just go to the cockpit here real quick and have a look at the mounted mechs and which mounted things which are on sale. You can get the Cauldron Warhorn, for example. I'm just going to play them real quick here. That's a pretty cool one. You can get the Gravestone from Halloween 2017. That's also really nice. You get one of TTB's favorites of all time, because... Did I say more? Then there is the pipe organ that was released with the Rifleman 2C. The record room speaker. And last but not least, but least spectacular because most times you don't even notice it going off, the Warhammer Warhorn. The effect is pretty cool, but you literally will not notice it going on while you're fighting because there is no music. That's the unfortunate part of it. At least that's how that's the problem I have all the time. Now, also 50% off of the glowing stuff for mechs. So if you ever wanted to get those glowing eyes as a bolt-on, which of course you can't see right now because I've got these beautiful eyes on my mech here. One sec, let me just go ahead and deactivate them for a sec. Yeah, there we go. See, if you ever wanted those glowing eyes, you can now get those for 500 MC. That's also 50% off. If you have a few mechs that you really, really love and you always wanted to get those red glowing eyes from the trailers, this is the time to get it, guys. This is definitely the time to get it. Now, I've spent so much time talking about all this extraneous stuff. Let's talk about the stuff that is actually on sale, because that's what you guys are here for. Ideas what to buy and what to spend your hard-earned C-bills and MC on. Here is the bad news, guys. Mech bays are not on sale. Also, bad news, guys. This atlas right here, the spooky atlas, also not on sale. For whatever reason, it is not on sale on Halloween. So no stealth atlas for you guys, I'm sorry, unless you just buy it for a normal price. So let's have a look at the mechs. We're gonna go, as always, lights, mediums, heavies, followed by the best class of mechs, which is assault mechs. And that's just because I love them so much, not because they are the best. Just go play whatever you want. So first up is the Cougar. I'm not really that in love with Cougars, so I would skip on that one. The fire starters, there are some interesting models out there. Do take note, some models are actually not on sale. I think those are based on whether they are hero mechs or not. Yeah, the Ember, for example, is not on sale. But what is on sale, for example, is the Firestarter 9S, 7 energy weapons. That's a fun light mech to play. Also the 9A with 8 energy weapons and 10% energy range. Really fun to play. Then there is also the 9K. Again, 10% energy range. There's not much difference here between these, actually. The most important or most interesting to me would actually be the Ember, and that one is not on sale. However, the Firestorm is on sale for ballistic and for energy, may be worth checking out for a price of 1300 MC. Now, here we are in the more interesting area again. Incubus is a very, very interesting and fun to play mech. Oh, I should click those so that people see what I'm talking about. Incubus is very interesting and fun to play. Specifically, guys, you can build a very, very nice laser boat here with the Incubus 4. Now, this thing will actually house 6 ER medium lasers, high mounted, really, really nice build. Just as always, guys, if you're interested in the builds, check the search function on my channel. You will find all these builds that I'm talking about right there. Next up, we're going to look at the Piranha models. The Cypher's on sale. That is a solid Piranha with a very unique skin. And it has 6 ballistic weapons and 9 energy weapons, so you can make a nice mixed laser and ballistics boat there. If not, definitely get the Piranha 1 here for Siebels, 1.8 million Siebels, 12 ballistics, 3 energy. This thing is just a menace. If it attacks you from behind, you're going to lose components 100%, unless you run around with like 10 or 20 back armor, and if you do that, then you're on the wrong channel. You want to be looking at the tier 5 stuff somewhere else. This is the tier 1 channel where we learn that our armor needs to be up front because you want to be facing the enemy and shooting the enemy, not worrying about them being in your ass. Okay, next up is going to be the Raven. Now, the Raven is a trap, guys. It is not a newbie-friendly mech. It works best with XL engines, and it kind of leads to weird gameplay where people just run around with a narc and go like, hello, I'm helping. No, you don't. Or they're just sending at long ranges with lasers. I've demonstrated to you guys that you can also use the Raven to brawl, a little bit at least, and the 3L would actually work for that, not too badly. You've got 2 missile hardpoints and 3 energy hardpoints, so give that one a try if you want to get into the Raven, but there are better light mechs out there, and one of those better light mechs, in fact, one of them that I would consider a must-buy with several models is the Wolfhound, and that thing is on sale. First up is going to be the Wolfhound 2, 6 energy hardpoints, energy heat minus 5%, and extra armor. Really safe mech to play. You can go 6 ER mediums, 6 medium lasers, or 6 medium pulse lasers with an XL engine. Very, very solid and very good mech. And of course, if you want to go with ECM, the Wolfhound Grinner, 5 energy hardpoints, extra armor to boot, and Guardian ECM. This thing is one of the best light mechs out there at 35 tons. Guys, get the Grinner. Honestly. Shell up the 1300 MC. Get the Grinner if you like light mech gameplay. This thing is really, really fun to play. Now, jumping into the medium mechs, on sale is, for example, the Hellspawn. The Paralyzer is on sale. That's an interesting mech to check out with 6 energy hardpoints and 2 missile hardpoints. Hellspawn also comes with ECM, of course. What I really enjoy in terms of Hellspawns is the... Where are you hiding, little Hellspawn? We need one with ECM and missile hardpoints. Yes, the Hellspawn 8E. 10% extra range and a little bit extra armor on the left torso and right arm. And with that thing, you basically can go 3 strict 6s, ECM, XL engine. You are going to be a menace. I've done 1200 damage or more with this build. It sounds under-armored and underpowered, but you've got the ECM, you can jump around with your jump jets, you have good twisting abilities, it's a very fast mech. You will have a lot of fun with that. On the other side, on the clan side, there is the Huntsman. The Packet Hero Mech is on sale, as well as all the other ones. This one is going to be an Omni-Mech, so you can mix and match the parts. If you like the Hero Mech, and if you especially like this skin is gorgeous, right? This camouflage is just amazing. Get the Packet. If not, then just get the Primer, whatever variant you want. You can build the Huntsman in a variety of ways. Of course, I would recommend to build it as a missile boat, either SRMs or streaks will work both fine. Maybe not get the prime for that, actually get the P for that, because that one comes with the arms for maximum missiles. Okay, then let's jump into the next mech on the sales list. It's going to be the Stormcrow. Now, the Lacerator is a little bit of a weird Stormcrow. It has a beautiful, gorgeous paint job. But other than that, I would just get maybe the prime, and then just mix and match and just decide what you want to play. Stormcrows make great small laser boats or small pulse laser boats. They don't have jump jets, but they're very fast and also very agile to play. So if that sounds like that's down your alley, like as a fast striker, 55 tons, that uses mainly lasers, then go ahead, try that one out. On the Inner Sphere side, we've got the Uzil, the Belial, the hero mech there, not that interesting to me personally. There are a few builds here that are really, really fun. For example, with the, I just always have to search for the model. One sec, guys. Here we go. With the 6P, that one can run 6 energy weapons. So, for example, what I've done on that one is 6 medium pulse lasers. Really, really fun to play and very agile, and has an interesting kind of mech silhouette that makes it hard for enemies sometimes to hit you. So, if that sounds something that's interesting to you, give that mech a try. Now the Viper. The Viper we all know as the mech that jumps and flies, and is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a Viper. It's getting chased by streak missiles. Oh, it's dead. Okay. Yeah, so the Viper, interesting mech. I would say more recommended towards the more advanced pilots. You can do some nice machine gun builds on it with small lasers and whatnot. You can use those jump jets and attack from weird angles, jump over enemies and terrain. But overall, I would only recommend it to experienced players. Now, the Vulcan, on the other side, is also a mech that can be a true menace in the hand of experienced player. But I would say if you are torn between the Viper and the Vulcan, definitely get the Vulcan. Maybe not the Bloodlust, because that thing can run a nice SRM build, yes. But if you're looking for the best Vulcan out there, in my opinion, it's going to be the Vulcan 5T. 5 energy hardpoints, you put 5 medium pulse lasers in there, XL engine, and some jump jets, and just skirt around the battlefield. The Vulcans have great anatomy, great geometry on their mechs, so it's really, really hard to hit them sometimes, especially if you're good with jump jets and with using cover. And you can be really annoying and rack up quite a lot of damage with a build like that. Well, so much for the medium mechs, guys. Let's jump into the heavies. Now we're slowly getting towards TTB territory. All the catapults are on sale, including, for example, the Jester with 6 energy hardpoints and double AMS. Maybe something like 6 medium pulse lasers, or maybe medium lasers, plus, I don't know, PPCs. I'll leave it up to you. It just looks funny. Those bunny ears, that creepy Joker smile. The Butterbee is also on sale. That thing is more for a little bit of a splat cat build with 4 missile hardpoints and 4 energy hardpoints here in the side torso/CT. And those are all interesting. Maybe what we should also talk about is the K2. That is the one that can run, for example, the slab catapult build with double LB20s in the side torsos. Okay, now we are talking about the Hellbringer. You guys know that the Hellbringer is one of the must-have mechs out there. It is highly recommended, especially for beginners, but it is extremely deadly in the hands of a pro. If you're looking to play a lot of Hellbringer and you have some MC, 3000 MC, we'll get you the Hellbringer Virago, great looking hero mech, and you can mix and match it because it's an Omni mech, so you can put in there whatever you want. If not, then just get whatever variant you want, maybe the Hellbringer Prime, and then use this side torso here from the Prime together with some other energy hardpoints here and make a nice ER large and ER medium laser boat, or heavy large and ER medium laser boat. So Hellbringer, highly recommended, guys. Next up is going to be the Hellfire. This thing can run with Mask. The Hellfire Void can do a nice build with ER medium lasers and Gauss rifles and basically become like a mini Death Strike. So also comes with a nice paint job. So if you don't have that and if you're looking for a fun and interesting mech to play, give that one a try. If not, then basically all of them are very, very interesting. Let's just make sure that I'm not taking you the wrong thing here. So the Hellfires are actually battle mechs, so you can change the engine. So keep that in mind, guys. So you have to buy the correct model here, and I would say one of the most fun models to play here with the Hellfire. Let me just make sure I give you the correct one. It's gonna be the Hellfire Alpha. With this one, you can do, for example, 4 SRM6s and a Gauss rifle, and you end up with a Mask Brawler that runs very fast, quite agile, is still a heavy mech, has quad SRM6, and the Gauss rifle doesn't add any extra hits, so you can basically keep on shooting like crazy. I've done this build on the channel here as well. That's one of the mechs that I did an Ace of Spades in, so it's a really good and really fun mech to play. I should give it a try. Then we have the Inner Sphere Marauder. just go take the lot. Just okay, let's be serious though for a second here. Marauder Bounty Hunter 2, great paint job, fun mech to play. 6 medium lasers and a Gauss rifle or heavy Gauss. Beautiful. Love it. Then there's the Marauder 3R. This one actually has 3 ballistic hardpoints here in the side torso, so this is great for triple rack 2 or double rack 5s, plus medium lasers, also extremely solid mech. The Marauder 5 Delta has 2 missile hardpoints and 5 hardpoints for energy weapons. You can do great MRM builds with this one. The MRMs will shoot from the hyper up points here and here on the side torso. So really, really powerful, also a recommended buy. And then there is the Marauder 5M, 2 ballistics and 5 energy. Well, that's basically your thing if you want to do maybe a rack build or whatnot. I would say the 5M probably is the least needed to get, but they're all extremely solid, and at 3 to 5 million Siebels, yeah, you can't go wrong, especially with the 5D or 5M, because you will also get an XL300 engine in there as well, and the XL300 is also an engine that you will be using a lot. Now we have the Summoner up for sale as well, the Pride for 3.3 KMC. Interesting mech if you're into the Summoner gameplay. If not, then just get any old Summoner and just do mix and match. What you definitely want to have, for example, is there's a specific model that has a very high hard point on the side torso for energy weapons, and you can combine that with the, I think it's the Summoner F here, and you can combine the Pride, for example, with the Summoner F side torso and can make a nice Pop-Tart out of it. Now, last but not least, on the heavy department on sale are the Warhammers. You guys know me, I love my Warhammers. Now, first up is the Black Widow. That is definitely a recommended buy. 4 ballistics, very close to the center. 3 rack 2 build with an XL300 engine, for example. It's just beautiful. It is an amazing build, quite durable and quite XL friendly. I've done it quite a few times in the past. So the Black Widow, if you're thinking about getting a hero mech here, out of all of these, Black Widow and Bounty Hunter 2 and the Hellbringer Virago are the 3 best in the heavy category. If you're not looking to spend MC, if you just want to spend Siebels, there are quite a few on sale right now, except the 4L. That's the one with ECM. So if you look at the 6R, for example, the 6R has 2 ballistics, 6 energy, and 1 missile. That thing is perfect for a medium laser / Gauss XL boat. So you do 2 Gauss rifles, 4 to 6 medium lasers, and depending on what you pack into this thing, you can get away with a light engine, or if you play the man mode variant of it, you go XL engine on top of that. Then we have the Warhammer 6 Delta, 9 energy weapons. That thing makes for a great laser boat with large pulses and medium lasers, for example. And we also have the 7S. This is the bunny ears Warhammer that you saw in a video just lately, with great builds for example, MRM 40s up here plus lasers, or MRM 30s plus lasers, or streak builds, or SRM brawlers. The lot. Like, you can have a lot of fun with the Warhammers in general. So I would say all of the Warhammers that are on sale, I would recommend all of them. Maybe not the 6D Charlie, because that is just an XP bonus of the normal Warhammer 6D. So never buy the XP bonus variants. That's just completely useless. Okay, last but not least, TTB's home turf. I'm always saving the best for last, and that is the Assault Mechs. Bloodhusk Rancor, recommended buy, can do some great builds, has a great skin, great camouflage here of those snakes and whatnot. Love it. Highly recommended. If not, then think about maybe getting the Bloodhusk Bravo, because it has center torso ECM, and then you can mix and match and add side torsos from other Bloodhusks to do something like, I don't know, 3 UAC 5 and a UAC 10, or double UAC 10 and a UAC 20, lots of DACA, and of course, you can also do, this is also where the Bravo build comes in, the Bravo build combined with the Rancor. So you get the Rancor for the side torso missile slots, and you get the arms from the Bravo, and you get a LRM 95 Bloodhusk. Rest in pieces. Alright, then next up is going to be the Cyclops. Must buy. Sleipnir. I've said it countless times now, I won't repeat myself. Must buy, quad LB10, double heavy gauze, Rack 2s and UAC 10s, UAC 10s and UAC 5s. It is one of the best mechs out there, period. Get the Sleipnir. If you're not getting the Sleipnir, you don't have MC, then I would recommend to look at the 10Q Cyclops. This one has 7 hard points for missiles. So, for example, 6 Streak 6, insanely powerful on this mech, or 6 SRM 6, and you fire them side by side, of course. You can have a lot of fun with that. And then there is also the, let me look at the mech here, should be the Alpha. You can do something like 3 Rack 2s and an MRM 40. Also insanely powerful. I've done like 1200, 1300 damage back to back with a build like that. Then the Executioner. The Turby has a interesting paint job, and that's all I'm gonna say about the Executioner. The Executioners, in my opinion, guys, are expert mechs that are not durable. The problem is they have a huge engine, and they have basically no tonnage left to put in any good weapon systems. They have jump jets, and they're fast and whatnot, but all in all, they are very, very weak assault mechs, in my opinion. Bar the fact that they can attack from weird angles and can be fun to play, but it is going to be a challenge. Let's leave it at that. Then we have the Gargoyles, the Kinwolf, of course, great paint job, one of my favorites, especially for going very close and personal, just full small pulse laser build or small pulse lasers and ER micro lasers. A lot of fun to play, and you can run around like a crazy madman with speed boost, speed tweak, and you run around with 90 kph in an 80-ton assault mech, just wobbing people's asses off. That's a lot of fun. If you don't get that one, then there's one specific model that you can get as a basis that's even better for a short-range build, and that's the Gargoyle Delta, because it has 2 hard points for energy weapons in the CT. Well, and then we only have 2 mechs left to talk about. First one is going to be the King Crab. King Crab Kaiju, that one has 6 energy hard points plus 2 ballistics and 2 missile. So what you can do with that thing, for example, is 3 LPL, 3 medium lasers, and a heavy gauze rifle. It is very surprising to people, and it has great punching power, pinpoint. So Kaiju is an interesting assault mech. Not a definite must-buy, but a fun mech that you can play. If not, then maybe look at the King Crab 000, 6 ballistics in the arms, 3 in each arm, so you can do like 6 UAC 2 or 6 AC 2 or 3 Rack 2, 3 AC 2, 3 Rack 2, and 3 LB 2. Lots of Dakar models here, lots of fun to play. This King Crab is definitely something that you don't want to go toe-to-toe with, also has tons of armor. And then last but definitely not least, the Maulers. The Mahler Knockout is an interesting hero mech, has a nice skin, but in my opinion is not necessarily the best mech in here, particularly because of the Dakar in the arms. I would rather recommend you guys go for the classics. And the classics are 2 models, the Mahler MX90 and the Mahler 2P. Now the MX90, this thing can house 6 ballistic weapons, so 6 AC2, 6 LB2, racks and autocannons and whatnot, UAC 5, UAC 10s, maybe even quad LB 10s. This thing can run it. This thing runs it well. Not as well like the 4 ballistics builds, not as well as the Sleipnir, because just look at it. This is how big the I mean, it's a huge barn door, right? It's a huge barnyard door walking on legs compared to the Sleipnir, which is like more compact and not as big and not as hulking. So yeah, the 4 Dakar builds better on this mech. The 6 Dakar builds, 6 AC2s, for example, only possible on the Mahler MX90 out of these from the side torsos. Then also, the Mahler 2P. 2P or not 2P, that is the question here. Well, if you see yourself going up against this thing, piloted by a good pilot with the proper build, you are going to P yourself, because this thing will then run 2 heavy gauze rifles and 6 medium lasers, and it hits like a truck. Or 2 LB20s and 6 medium lasers. Whatever you do with that, or maybe you go double MRM40s and medium lasers or small lasers. You can just mix and match here. You can have a lot of fun. Use weapons that are from the torso, where you are in the area of just aiming properly at the target and having the time to aim properly, and then if the target gets closer to you and you can't hit it with the torso properly anymore, you unlock your arms and just strike him with the lasers. So this is also a really, really fun mech to play. Well, guys, there you have it. These are my recommendations for the current Trick or Treat sale. I hope you will give me a treat and not trick me. And I hope this video has been helpful to you. And if that is the case, please let me know down in the comments and hit that thumbs up button. And if you really enjoy this content, guys, check out my Patreon page. Consider becoming a member of Team TTB. And that's it for me. Go out there. Go shoot some mechs. Have fun, guys. Take care.